Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As a longtime viewer who has spent decades watching the wealthy and deeply flawed families of Los Angeles navigate their complicated lives, I can safely say that the week of August 24th is shaping up to be a turning point. You can almost feel the summer romances beginning to cool down, replaced by intense family conflicts as we head toward the fall season. Whenever new cast members arrive to shake up the canvas, I get a genuine thrill of excitement. We are about to witness the introduction of new blood and new rivalries that will echo through the halls of Spencer Publications. I find myself wondering just how much collateral damage will be left in the wake of these impending arrivals. At the heart of this upcoming emotional storm is a dynamic that I have been watching closely and frankly worrying about for quite some time. I am talking about the complicated relationship between Katie Logan Spencer and her son Will Spencer. Katie, beautifully portrayed by Heather Tom, has always been the anchor for her son. Looking back at Katie's history, surviving a heart transplant and enduring endless emotional roller coasters, it makes perfect sense that she is aggressively protective of Will. I deeply sympathize with her maternal anxiety, but I fear her overwhelming need to shield him might push him away. This brings us to the beautiful and polarizing catalyst of our current drama, Melissa Dillon. From the moment this young woman, played with a fascinating edge by Sydney Bullock, set her sights on Will, I have felt a nagging sense of suspicion. She is clearly putting tremendous effort into seducing the young Spencer heir, but I question her true motivations. Is she genuinely falling in love with Will, or is she dazzled by the glittering allure of the Spencer fortune? Dillon has a calculating gleam in her eye that makes me incredibly nervous for Will's heart. Do you think she is a misunderstood girl looking for love, or a master manipulator spinning a web? Knowing Katie Logan as well as we do, it is no surprise that she refuses to sit on the sidelines. Early in the week, Katie is going to take matters into her own hands and directly confront both Will and Dillon. Katie is going to lay down the law, making it abundantly clear that she views Dillon as bad news. I admire Katie's courage, but I also evaluate the tactical error she is making. By attacking Dillon directly in front of Will, Katie is forcing her son to choose between his mother and his romantic interest. It is an emotionally devastating position for any parent to play the villain in their child's love story. I worry that Katie's desperate attempt to protect her son will drive a wedge between them forever. What fascinates me the most about this impending confrontation is Dillon's reaction to Katie's hostility. A lesser young woman might crumble under the intense scrutiny of a powerful Logan matriarch, but Dillon takes a completely different, highly strategic approach. When faced with a roadblock in her romantic ambitions, she does not retreat. She calls for reinforcements. The image of Dillon picking up her phone to call her mother for help is a brilliant narrative twist. I find it incredibly compelling to watch a character realize she is outmatched and immediately summon her own champion. It makes me wonder about the relationship Dillon has with her mother. Are they a close-knit team or co-conspirators in a grander scheme? That brings us to the absolute highlight of the week, the casting news that made me jump out of my chair with genuine excitement. On Thursday, August 27th, the phenomenal Kelly Sullivan will make her highly anticipated debut as Darcy Dillon, Melissa's mother. Bringing a daytime veteran of Sullivan's caliber onto the canvas is a masterstroke by the writers. It instantly elevates this storyline from a predictable teenage romance into a high-stakes, multi-generational war. I am thrilled to see what kind of energy Sullivan will bring to the set. Will Darcy be a sophisticated woman who can go toe-to-toe with the Logans, or a gritty, street-smart survivor who fights with an unpredictable edge? For those of us who have been dedicated soap opera viewers for years, Kelly Sullivan is practically daytime royalty. I still vividly remember her breathtaking run on General Hospital starting in 2011, where she took over the incredibly complex role of Kate Howard and her dangerous alter ego, Connie Falconeri. She brought deep vulnerability to Kate, while simultaneously delivering raw, terrifying power as Connie. Knowing the immense depth she brought to General Hospital, I have absolutely no doubt she will infuse Darcy Dillon with that exact same captivating intensity. She brings layers, secrets, and a fierce presence to every scene. We also must acknowledge her deeply emotional work on The Young and the Restless as Sage Warner from 2014 to 2016. On that show, she played a woman desperately searching for love, stability, and a family of her own. Her incredible performances earned her 2 well-deserved Daytime Emmy nominations. Because of this rich history, I am evaluating Darcy's arrival with incredibly high expectations. A mother's love is a powerful thing, and Sullivan has the exact acting chops required to portray a woman who will stop at nothing to ensure her daughter's happiness. Darcy is going to be a force of nature. The impending collision between Katie Logan and Darcy Dillon is the exact type of television that keeps me passionately invested in this genre. We are about to witness the ultimate mother bear showdown. On one side, we have Katie, fighting with every ounce of her strength to protect her son's future and the prestigious Spencer legacy. On the other side, we have Darcy, rushing across the country to defend her daughter from what she likely perceives as the bullying behavior of a wealthy family. Both of them will believe with absolute certainty that they are entirely in the right. I cannot wait to see the verbal fireworks when these two fierce mothers finally stand face to face. Who do you think will draw first blood in this inevitable war of words? Beyond the glorious maternal warfare, I am deeply fascinated by the psychological impact this massive conflict will have on Will and Dylan's budding relationship. History tells us that when parents interfere this aggressively, it rarely yields the desired results. Will, already struggling to establish his independence, might deeply resent his mother's controlling nature. In an act of pure rebellion, he may cling tighter to Dylan, viewing her as an escape from his family's suffocating expectations. It is the classic Romeo and Juliet dynamic, beautifully updated for Los Angeles. I fear that Katie, in her desperate panic to save her son, might accidentally hand him directly over to the very woman she despises. While the impending war between Katie and Darcy is undoubtedly the main event, we cannot overlook another intriguing piece of casting news. On Monday, August 24th, Sincere Cato is officially returning to our screens to reprise his role as Alex. Will Alex serve as a loyal confidant for one of our deeply distressed characters, or is he returning as a wild card ready to throw a massive wrench into someone's carefully laid plans? The true beauty of daytime drama is that even supporting characters can suddenly pivot, revealing hidden agendas that completely change the trajectory of a major storyline. As I sit back and look ahead to this emotionally charged week of television, I cannot help but feel a profound sense of satisfaction. This is exactly what soap operas do best. I am counting down the hours until Thursday to witness Kelly Sullivan's highly anticipated first scene. Are you all as excited as I am to see this brand new, incredibly tense dynamic unfold on our screens? Do you think Katie is entirely justified in her deep suspicions about Dylan, or is she crossing a dangerous line into toxic, suffocating parenting? Let us keep watching and guessing together.